China churns out lots of tires, but our tests of one model here at Consumer Reports led to questions about whether the tire is counterfeit. We'll explain why this matters to you and what you should do if you're driving on these tires. The tire in question is the Pegasus Advanta SUV. One draw is that it's inexpensive, $95. By comparison, our top-rated SUV and truck tire, the Michelin Latitude Tour, costs $168. But of the 20 truck and SUV tires we tested, the Pegasus Advanta came in at the bottom of our ratings.
These tires did not grip well in snow, they were short in terms of tread life when compared to the other models, and they made for a rough and noisy ride.
American Pacific Industries in Scottsdale, Arizona owns the Pegasus brand in the US. After our ratings came out, the company contacted us to say its testings show the Advanta SUV did much better in snow traction than what we found. American Pacific asked for the date codes on the tires we tested. It then said that the tires we had were not legitimate Pegasus Advanta SUVs. You mean fake? Like a counterfeit handbag? Well, kind of. The date codes indicate that the tires were made at the Yellow Sea Tire Factory in Qingdao, Shandong, China in 2012, according to American Pacific's chief operating officer. But he said the company's relationship with the plant ended in 2011 and that the plant then was destroyed. Many of our molds went missing at that time. We have no idea who may have made these tires, nor what they put in them. So what recourse do people have if they bought these tires? All 10 of the Pegasus Advanta SUVs we tested came from TiresEasy.com. Its president told us, if we had counterfeit tires, that would be news to me. We would categorize these as defective tires, and an ideal recourse is to do a recall under those situations. Recalls are typically the manufacturer's responsibility. American Pacific said it didn't make the tires and said we'd have to talk to the retailer, TiresEasy.com, since that's where we bought the tires. TiresEasy's president then directed us to an importer, Economy Tire. The sales manager there said the company bought a single container of 400 to 500 of these tires and that it no longer stocks the Pegasus brand. This all points to a potential risk of buying tires whose prices may seem too good to be true. If you get a counterfeit, the company whose brand is on the sidewall may not stand behind the product if you encounter a problem.
We contacted the importer and several government agencies, and unfortunately no one is really owning responsibility. That leaves the consumer little recourse should something go wrong. If you have the Pegasus Advanta SUV tire, we recommend taking a close look at your tires monthly, just as we would recommend for any tire. Keep an eye out for anything unusual, like a bulge or a crack. Check your tire's date codes. If those final 2 digits are greater than 11, you need to call your retailer and file a complaint with the Immigration and Customs Enforcement's Intellectual and Property Rights Coordination Center. If you experience a problem with the tire, you should also file a complaint with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and get your tires replaced as soon as possible. The least expensive SUV all-season tire that Consumer Reports recommends is the $135 Continental CrossContact LX20 EcoPlus.
For more tire ratings and safety information, visit consumerreports.org.